Hello everyone, this evening we are at Delhi Park. You join us for this T20 between Punjab and the Lions. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Well, thanks Athers for such a glowing introduction. I've been down pitchside to look at the conditions. And the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss. Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got that away nicely.
It was in the air for a long time, but four bounced just inside the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Warner comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Right off the middle of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for six.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Got right in behind it. Big shout. Middle that one, great timing.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Finds the edge. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that. But almost every fielder is asking the question. Gone! What a catch, diving across. Look for all money as if it was going through.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
A few moves made in the field.
Mahmood from the chairman's end. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Edge! What a ball! And a brilliant take by the keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Super piece of timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Mahmood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yes.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
End of the over. The Lions are 2 for 26.
Some adjustments to the field.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the broadcast end. Super shot that.
Roy got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep. No.
Without that dive, they would have been gone for sure. Such a risky run.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Billings will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Misses everything.
Well ball.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Roy has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. It's a fine sweep, effortless to get to the boundary.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Right, I don't think we'll be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Hit that hard, nailed it.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. A nice catch taken in the slips.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
Hetmeyer won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the broadcast end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Some adjustments to the field. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Beaten on the drive.
Well ball.
Stoinis with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
In the air.
Yep.
Looks to be landing safely.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
absolutely nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
End of the over, 15 runs coming from it. The Lions are 3 for 70.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Into the gap, nice shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Some adjustments to the field.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
Good return back from the deep. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Solid defence, very compact.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Nicely played.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Oh, well ball.
There'll be one run here for them.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Straight to the fielder.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep. No! Yep. Yes.
Huge appeal.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Drives and misses everything.
Hetzmeyer shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
ball.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yep.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Going with pace now.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Bowlers. No. Catch.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
Strong appeal.
How's that?
Edge. Unplayable. Misses. They fail to make their ground but can't hit the stumps. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keep it in.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Catch it.
Yep.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nice bowling.
Hit to the boundary, the previous delivery almost finds the perfect comeback.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Big shout.
Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through. Great work from these two. Really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable. 50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. They'd look for a couple here.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Right from the chairman's end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Loud shout. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century. That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Over. The Lions are 3 for 128.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Catch it.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Hetzmeyer didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Stoinis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Right off the middle of the bat.
Judging by shots like that, they're looking pretty keen to get their 100. A massive blow.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Good return, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Couldn't get it through the field.
No!
Loud appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Caught, gone.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled. Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Sterling, the spinner, coming into the attack. They'll push hard, should get back for two. Well taken, had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. They'll get at least one. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Van der Merwe takes guard for the hat-trick ball. Wouldn't want to be in their shoes to come out and face this kind of bowling. There'll be real nerves. Nicked it. Done it. The crowd are going wild.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Kane, whose first task is getting themselves settled. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Willie takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Lions are 7 for 180. I've seen some silly stuff before, but you've got wickets in hand, overs to go, and you decide to declare. It's madness. Maybe I can get an earlier flight. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
There'll be runs here. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Whiteley is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. This is everything.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes. Good.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Right, shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
There's trouble here. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Kane coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum. Swing back to the bowler, gone, but not for many.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Kane has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Willie from the chairman's end.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Morgan, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Caught. Yeah. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Right out of the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Big appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Get there.
Out. Yeah. That's a special catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Had all the time. the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Massive edge. This could be trouble. Could that be out? Looks so.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yes.
Out!
Yeah.
Good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Cuts that off well in the infield. Could be close. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Prestwidge will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Wow, that's missed the lot. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Gone! Bowled! The final wicket falls.
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.